And isn't that really something that matters to a lot of us?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Whether or not I said something about it. Oh,
Yep.
I can just look at the thing right here. What am I doing? Brackets. Top 40. No, that's not what I want. So anyway, we're going to get underway with Shinjoebi and Skorpio to get into top 8.
This
not
is
something. This is grand finals of a weekly or previous monthlies
Yeah,
too.
I was gonna say. Oh no, grand finals. The last one was Shinjoebi and
I feel like this is.
Neil,
I feel like this
City
is something
Blue
that's happened
Yes, I believe.
at a monthly before.
Yeah.
Maybe. Definitely maybe.
Definitely
Counted Cities
maybe.
to me is a bit of a surprising start.
Yep.
I know, but I'm surprised that they would start on this stage.
The stage is great for both of them.
Yeah.
So
But
they could take one that's bad for both of them or great for both of them.
Mhm.
Whatever.
It's top 8. So this is top 8 winners.
Yeah, we can do
Just,
that
you know
later.
what? You're not saying anything.
Oh, Arc Thunder to
Good
Forward
setup from
Smash
Arc Thunders.
doesn't
That's
kill.
not something we saw with him and Yeti. He didn't get a lot out of his Arc Thunders, which I think really makes Skorpio go.
Yep,
When
and
he's
there's the
on,
up
when he's
air.
on, he's getting a lot of out of Arc Thunder.
It's kind of convenient
We
for
didn't
him that the platform is just moving right at checkmate range. Ooh. Able to get a jab punish off the platform.
And
line,
historically,
that's it.
between these two, Shinjoebi won a lot of their encounters early, but Skorpio, I think, has been on the upper hand, much more often, to a point where it's close to even. Doesn't get Hurst there. He's got a book. It's up in the air.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see what the set count was this season.
One thing to note too that Shinjoebi is getting. He's going to be aware of Tomes because of how often these two play being brothers.
Oh yeah. And he'll be able to catch him, throw him, all kinds of stuff.
Ooh, that might be it.
Wow.
Wow, at 94% after the hit. That's
Greninja's jump height though. Ooh.
That's going to be really important, too, because it was looking real grim for Shinjoebi there. And, how often do you see Greninja take any stock sub 100%?
Totally.
Because even his best setups don't really work at that point. Trying to use Greninja's crouch, I think, to force something.
Yeah, he's going to need to make these grabs count.
Ooh, nice pivot grab.
And he doesn't.
He kind of got that. I feel like there's more of a scoop when he the animation you see him
with that
scoop the ground, whether versus just getting hit by the tail end of it. It's still really strong.
11 back air.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then losers, I think. These are to get into top 8.
Okay.
Anti-Kameme, MKLeo Debuzz, and then Zero Como is.
They're already
is
in
top 8.
Yeah.
Como got to go Sonic against Diddy.
You think?
I think Sonic Diddy is actually, it's even. I think it's very even.
Okay.
Sonic doesn't care as much about Banana, and his mobility can give Diddy enough trouble. Anyway, we can talk about that later. Not that I think Diddy Cloud's extremely horrible.
Look at this juggle.
Yeah. Not only can he juggle that water with that ton, he can juggle.
Falling up air into back air.
He can juggle red mages too, man. I guess he's a white mage.
He's a white mage, yeah.
Now.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, in his games, I feel like doesn't he have his white and black magic, right?
Who? Robin?
Robin, right?
Robin has all of it except for Robin. The weird thing about this game is that Robin cannot learn Nosferatu in
I didn't know that.
in his Fire Emblem game.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I played it on a plane ride for half an hour. Lost one of my teammates and never played it again.
Classic. I love the Fire
classic
Emblem
noob, Scrungo Fire Emblem.
Yep.
Anyway, I feel like we're kind of seeing a bit more of an evening out period here after that,
Learn
massive
Nosferatu,
juggle.
Use Nosferatu if you're going to be technical.
Whatever. Can't learn it, use it, whatever. Point is,
can't learn
he can
to
only
read.
Do it. He can only do it in this game.
Wow, this is just a full stock juggle going on right now.
Oh, and he can't even make it back. That's crazy. Shinjoebi's got all the advantage here right now, having taken only 33%. No, and that's kind of a real aggressive, option on the ledge, but he has to make something happen. I don't. I mean, I feel like the footsies game between these two is so.
Wow.
It's so interesting because there's those dynamics that you might pick out and say, oh, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that, but there's that
it's a
dynamic
counterplay
that
to a counterplay. Yeah. Nothing there still. Skorpio looking for that checkmate, not finding it.
And I mean, Shinjoebi is content to just, take his short hop aerials and.
Yeah, he had one shot with 11 sword and couldn't quite hit.
No, it's gonna respawn
really
soon though. He didn't get anything off the item either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it looked like he threw it away just so the 11 sword would come back.
Mm-hmm. Even because the 11 sword takes only like 6 seconds to respawn.
Right, but you have to get rid of the item first, right?
I don't know about that. It's possible to have both.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Ooh,
Fair.
goes
Yep.
there.
Smart.
Yeah. That looked like a DI mix-up. Here we're seeing those juggles and wow.
Oh, that's so gross.
And he
That's
got
so
the-
gross.
What?
Up air, up air, platform land, jump, forward air.
Forward
Is
air.
that
Okay.
okay?
I don't think either of them was really expecting that,
Mm-hmm. That was amazing.
Yeah. Yes? Wait, what?
Oh yeah. Interesting.
Is this real? This doesn't seem real.
Wow.
God, you're such a troll.
Wow, he got me again.
Man, it's almost like I'd want to see something interesting for once. Because I haven't seen this a million times. I feel like there's always tiny new things that are like they're brought in between these two, so it's like I feel like it's more interesting than
No, I love watching
other
these
ones.
matchups.
It's more interesting than some of the other frequent matchups that we see, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Cough, Cindy Boo, cough.
Well, now he is Cloud, so it's fine.
Whatever. I hardly believe that. Skorpio getting off to a good start in the first 30 seconds, but he's keeping Greninja at the ledge here, which is, as far as his sword attacks are going, that's where he's gonna want to keep him. But he's in a corner. He's in the corner right now.
Yeah, it looked like one roll gave us stage control there.
Yeah.
Just a little down.
So we're gonna see Arcfire at the ledge.
Reestablished.
It's pretty even, but we're gonna see the tome come out after the next Arcfire.
Got it.
Even though he's hit out of it, he still catches it. Z-drop, throw at the ground. Gets down to half
Did he
shield.
get the recatch? No.
No, he didn't. That's the thing. That's kind of unfortunate. Like he gets the book to hit their shield, but he doesn't get anything after it, which is what he wants.
Yeah, wants that grab off of it or something.
The problem is that his run speed's so slow and his grab range is so bad.
Right, and he must not get much off glide tosses then either.
No. Can you imagine this character with those? Sounds busted.
Would be busted.
Granted, when I see some of the other stuff, I always wonder what can rival it.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly not out of reach for any player, though. I feel like we're seeing a bit more of a patient game than we've seen the first two so far, though.
Great DI in that back throw.
No stocks taken in the first near 2 minutes. Ooh, he cuts through the book.
That throw-on would have easily
yeah.
connected. Had Shinjoebi not shielded there, the one time the shield magic rule
he
isn't
gets a
rule.
turnaround.
Okay.
That's not something we see from him, too, where he catches
Yeah.
him behind him. Because usually it's down tilt, go forward, but this time he went behind him.
That move with Rage, man. Oh.
This character with Rage is pretty scary.
Mm-hmm. I just think back to that set that he had with Knight at Push More Buttons.
Yeah.
It's just that Rosalina eating those Rage up smashes so many times.
I mean, I wish I could watch the VODs for that, but...
Yeah, but...
Stuff's going to happen, I guess. Hard to have quality when you don't have it in the first place. Anyway. Hey, yo. Okay. Shinjoebi using the Smash Fill platform real well there. Kind of using it to add a bit of a mix-up to what Skorpio has to anticipate when he lands. Another character that doesn't have a lot of those, primo landing options, especially when he doesn't have like a booked as you drop to kind of keep them out of your way.
Really?
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I was gonna say.
I mean that's one of those things where you don't expect it to kill.
No.
But if it you go for it wanting it to.
Yep.
Been there, done that, man.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you get an edge guard
Mhm.
situation. So.
Which is never really a bad thing either.
Yep.
He's got the fire tome. Ooh, catches the roll. I don't think Shinjoebi thought he was gonna go for it there.
Nope. That crouching back at the ledge.
Mm-hmm.
Not looking for that option.
No.
I believe this is checkmate percent.
Mm-hmm.
Would it take her up smash kill?
From Greninja?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
probably.
Oh, definitely. He has some rage. He's at about 100%.
Now, no question.
But ooh, a downer. He hasn't come down with one of those yet.
Oh, that
was
that's like the one time in the last 2 weeks that I've seen Skorpio miss with that down smash.
I think he's expecting a roll behind.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he goes for it, because
Yep.
it has like this,
But it
almost the same kind of hitbox as like forward
Mm-hmm.
smash.
It has the coverage behind it though to deal with the
Yeah.
neutral getup.
Oh, yeah.
So I see why he thought that might work, but he definitely bet it all on that.
And that's such a frustrating feeling too, when you know that you have you're throwing out an option and that's your only hope of winning.
Mm-hmm.
You're hinging it all, and it's, even though you kind of know that going in, it's still disheartening when it doesn't go your way.
Absolutely. You gotta trust your reads.
Oh no!
Oh.
It's the worst feeling,
Yeah,
man.
that hurts.
Snowballing real quick, and that's
Yep.
not something we've never seen before there. And it's understandable to get discouraged like that. It's so hard because
I mean, he's played so many games against Joe.
it's not.
He's
it's
got to
not-
know that if Joe just hunkers down, he's gonna
Yeah.
win a 2-stock to 1 game.
Oh yeah. And it's like
that sucks to see.
and that's the thing. Like if that brother connection's not there, if they're like two people that are just playing a tournament set,
yeah.
you never know.
No,
what
I'm
can
sure if
happen.
Rob did that against me, he'd just come
'Cause
back
I've-
and win the game. So
There's I've had it happen before where he's 0 to death to me,
Mhm.
and I ran it all the way back and won the 2-stock to 1 game.
Right.
So it's like
Yeah, it happens.
that's a bit of a different story because Sonic Greninja is pretty horrible for Greninja,
Mhm.
because I think part of Greninja's biggest